Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And a movie that I really enjoyed watching a couple of days ago is Godzilla and Kong, The New Empire. It's a 2024 American monster movie, and I absolutely enjoyed it. It's a fantastic film. If you like, those kind of effects kind of laid it, but it's definitely a fantastic watch. It's something that I should probably watch in the theater, but after my issues, I don't really go to the theater anymore. It is a sequel to Godzilla vs. King Kong that came out in 2021. It's the fifth movie in the MonsterVerse franchise. Kong Skull Island and the two and the two standalone Godzilla films. And it is also the 30th film in the Godzilla franchise and 13th in the King Kong franchise. The movie stars Rebecca Hall returning in her role as Dr. Eileen Andrews. Dr. Eileen Andrews. You've got, unfortunately, returning is Guy can't stand Brian Tyree Henry, Dan Stevens, Kaylee Hottle, who's grown up a little bit, Alex Ferns, and Fala Chen. So yeah, long story short, I can't stand Brian Tyree Henry. He just I don't think he's got any acting skills, to be honest. He's just there to be there. And yeah, so we got a lot more apes in this movie. I'm not going to go through the story. It's still brand new. You definitely should watch it on your own. But I must say, fantastic film. I really love the addition of the apes that is there, the gorillas, the other gorillas, just like Kong. Kong has got a new tribe basically, and the kid gorilla in it is done very well. Kind of cute. Offers also a little bit of comedy in the movie. I also like the fact that Godzilla is now sleeping in the Colosseum in Italy. So after defeating one of the titans, it goes and curls himself up in a very cute kind of position inside the Colosseum, both the beginning of the movie and towards the end of the film as well. Hollow Earth is done very well, the animals and everything is done very well. There's a couple of things about the gorillas or the big apes in the movie which I find to be odd. The tribe that um, that Godzilla goes to and find. The King Scar especially is like, it just looks very fake compared to like when you see the others, and it just looks very odd. Stands out quite a bit, I would say that. But overall, the movie is breathtaking to watch. I wish I could have watched it in the theaters, but with the issues that I've had, I'm not going to a theater or into malls anymore. I don't know when I'll go next. So, yeah. What else to talk about this movie? Yeah, I really like Mothra coming in, reborn, like the Titans. I just don't get. I mean, I haven't really read up about this particular franchise, so I don't know how much of this is part of the stories. But there just seems to be too many ancient this, ancient that, and all that. Very convenient to put into all these films. I don't know, it might actually be part of the story, but the fact remains, it's kind of unbelievable. And I guess all sci-fi kind of stuff and fantasy is kind of unbelievable. But at the same time, it just seems a little odd about this thing. Is it done well? Absolutely. Story-wise, not so much. But I did enjoy it quite a bit. I'm giving it huge ratings, guys. I'll tell you, I enjoyed this quite a bit. You don't really look too much for acting in these movies, but I do think Rebecca Hall holds her own in this film, as does the young actress Kaylee Hottle, who plays Gia. She's a little bit more grown now. She's very cute in the first film, and here as well you can see she's a beautiful young girl. I don't know, she must be like what, 16 or something? How old is she? Yeah, she's around 16 or 17. And the fact that she's actually deaf and mute in real life as well, so I hope she gets a really good career, because I love watching her and she is pretty sweet. Dan Stevens as Trapper plays this. Is he British or Australian? In the movie I think he's kind of Australian. okay. I don't really know why could they get some of the people in the first film, but it's fine. And like I said, I wish I didn't have to see a single movie with Brian Tyree Henry in it. He's just he's just one of those actors. That annoys me. And like I said, Shimo, the young ape, is pretty funny. Kind of like the comedy element in this particular film. The what do you call that term? Well, draws a little bit of laughter for me. Let's say, and I enjoy quite a bit of this. Quite a bit of the franchise, so I don't really see why this can't go on for a long time. It's really entertaining, and I think I don't think anybody should actually miss out on this. Kong ends up becoming King Kong because now he's going to try that he's going to be the leader of, and he's almost got another he's like a father figure almost to the young ape, as well as connection with Gia. Love that connection between the both of them. That stood out as the best part of the previous film. And here it's not really seen as much, but it's still something which I really love to see. This huge gorilla with that little girl having that kind of connection. But it's beautiful scene. Really like the layer of the area where the Eevee tribe is actually there, living in this hollow earth area with their particular setup, but just seems little far-fetched for a lot of these stuff. Anyway, I still do like it because it's done well. If it wasn't done well, yeah. And like I said, there are certain things you can control, you can't control. They do a good job in most of the things that they can actually. But yeah, like I said, the CGI of a couple of things do stand out. Overall, it's a pretty enjoyable film. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I don't think it's as good as the previous film. Should I give it a 9? Is what I'm thinking. No, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's still a movie that I can watch over and over and over again. It's definitely going to be up there with this. Definitely with Godzilla versus King Kong, Godzilla versus Kong. So I really love both these movies quite a bit. So that's it for me. Take care.